Oh yes, you're back. You're back for another episode. Yes, I knew you'd come back because it's that Friday feeling. Everybody needs that Friday feeling. Yes, they do. This hobby just, I love it. I really love it. I so look forward to doing stuff. In fact, there you go. It was a bit wonky, but then again, so am I. Anyway, it has been teeming down with rain for the last few days in the UK. We're 23rd of February, something like that, whatever it is. So I thought I would do what Moses did. Carry on building my boat. Alrighty, so before we get flooded out in the hangar, the other day, if you remember, we was doing the, what was we doing? We was doing the prop shaft. Just a quick picture to remind what we was doing with the boat. So now that's all done and that's all dusted, and I wanted to fill it. So I wanted to put some fill around it to keep it strong and strength and all that sort of stuff. And I found this big boy filler. I thought it looked a bit like me. What do you think? No? I've got grey hair, not blonde. Yes, that's okay. It was all right. Anyway, so this is great body filler, and it does, like as it says on the side of the tin, homes, cars, and boats. This is a boat, so it's all good. So I've done some of that. Okay, so what's the next step? Well, the next step before I start putting all the wood on top, I really want to secure the bottom. Now I found this stuff called itff. Oh yes, itff 2-in-1 filler primer. Oh yes. It is absolutely dangerous to humans and animals. It says on here about how dangerous it is and all this sort of stuff. So I'm sure that many of us have still got like the the old COVID mask. I'm going to be using that and a couple of doctor gloves. I'm not going to take any chances. But basically, what this does is it fills all the imperfections around the boat. And to be honest, there's bound to be a few. So we're going to do that. Get it all sanded. Well, not sanding, we'll probably just prime it. I just want it solid before we start the top of the boat. Now, you're saying to me, Chris, how are you going to do that in one day? I'll let you into a little secret. It's Thursday. Alrighty, so we have sprayed yesterday, might I add, the boat. And now I can see all the crimes, and there is a lot. I hope you can see this. I mean, I'm looking at the other cam here. But you can see where haven't sanded down properly, so it's not a flat surface there. Can you see that? There's lots of bits and pieces, lots of crimes. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I think maybe I could sand it down hard. Now I can see what's going on. I don't know. Or I could just put her in the water as she is. Just hide from all the seasoned boat people. Anyway, let's get this on a stand. Because we are going to go ahead with the build. Yes, we are. So hopefully you'll be able to see that nice. Yes, you can from the side cam. Oh, yes. Right. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to try and do as much as I can, really. We're going to start building the boat, as to say. We're going to build the top of the boat. Yes, the front of the boat. Let's have a look. Oh, we're going to do all this stuff. Yeah. Which is really good. It tells you what to do. And then you've got, obviously, this what to do. Basically it's turned around and telling me that I need to dry fit stuff. So okay, let's dry fit stuff. So we have got FW4, which is this one, and no, we need to put these in first. So these are FW1s, and these kind of fit. They kind of fit in here. So it does say dry fit for a reason, that to make sure that everything fits correctly, I guess. That's just kind of cool. No, but this is, I just did this side. I did that side first. Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? Goes. Then I've got F4. F4 apparently sits like this. I guess this is why they say dry fit everything, because you don't really know how it's all going to go together. And apparently that sits like that on that edge as well. And it does say that you can sand it down so it all fits and everything else. It does look like it's on an angle, more of a dangle on here. But we'll test fit a few things anyway. Then we got an F3. So that's the top line. Then we got this one that fits kind of below here. So presumably I'll do it the other way. Oh, this actually fits. Ah, okay. This one's a better fit. It's so fiddly. Okay. Maybe I should put these in first, then put that in. So this one actually goes in here. Wow, okay, let's take them off. This is all getting a bit sticky, isn't it? Let's do this one. Now this, for some reason, it looks like that. Wow, okay. Have I really made that much of an error with the boat? I don't think I have. I haven't. That is a huge... It does... Ah, it fits in this one. Did I try and fit it in the other one? This is why you need to dry fit. Ho, ho, ho. I nearly made a boo-boo then. That goes there like so. Then we have an F2, a WF2, that goes here into these ones. Now we're cooking on gas. And this one goes up here. That we can put in afterwards. So now let's put these back in again. So is it that way? It's this way, sorry. Great things about doing stuff live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's a lot better way, isn't it? I think this is the way. This is good in a dry fit because then you know what you're gluing and how you're gluing it rather than just stick it in. That looks already great, doesn't it? I do love boats. I mean, you know, I love planes. Plane is my thing. But I love boats as well. Now, if I look on here, it just looks like it just comes on here, just below here. Just on the edge there, which kind of doesn't really meet down here, does it? Which is kind of strange. So maybe I need to do that to that, like so. And that to that, like so. And that kind of looks like what it looks like on the drawing. I think so. It's all one of these things that it's hard to chit-chat as well as doing this, because there's lots of stuff that go on here. It really is a lot of stuff. Yeah. See, this is quite interesting because after that, where are my bits? I did cut all these out yesterday. I was fully prepared-ish. The boat stinks. It's horrible, isn't it, when you spray something for a few days? It just stinks. Anyway, so I did get these out and I did put them under here so I wouldn't lose them. Apparently, is that still in shot? Yeah, there you go. We could probably bring it a bit closer. There you go. These actually fit like so, which is kind of weird because there's nothing here. So obviously it's going to follow a curvature. There should be something in the middle there, but there's not. It's kind of strange. Can you see that? I've got like a little slot there. I mean, that's where the actual thing's slotted in, but yeah, okay. It looks like it comes like this, which is going to be really fun and to play around with, to get it all kind of straight and level, because then you've got like these SB2s that kind of go there. So does that fit? Yeah, really weird fit this. It looks like, you know, that it does say that you need to sand it all together and all to bits and pieces, which I think I'm going to. So it does say in here on 14, which is this bit here, it does say dry fit the parts of F2, F3, F4, slot into position and glue parts F1. Okay, so this is the F1, so you basically slot these in, then glue this. Align parts F2, F3, F4, which is F2, F3, F4, as shown, and glue in place. When dry, sand all the parts so they blend together. There you go. So once again, we've got a bit more blending to do. So you saw what happened to my front, my bow. Yes. Alrighty, back in the room. Yes, we have stuck it, sanded it, and kind of shaped it, and kind of chewed the side up here by accident. Yes, I was doing this nice and gently and living the dream, you know, singing along. And I thought, oh, golly gosh, I'm going to be making a video. So I used this. Bit too overpowering with me. Yes, these clubber hands and sanding sometimes is a bit mad. But that's okay, you know, I've got to learn. Take time, Chris, take time. So I have, now I've worked these out as well. So if we go and have a closer look, so these do fit here and alongside here. I was going to make sure that I do that centre there, and then this one does centre here. Now on the actual drawings and pictures and bits and pieces, it does show you like it's got a few gaps. A few gaps. Yeah. Now it does tell you to glue this edge here, or to glue this edge here, and here, and then you kind of stick this edge down here, kind of rolls in. So I think I might, yeah, it doesn't really, yeah, it's kind of hard. So I maybe just if I white glue this here. Then white glue here. Oh yes. Oh yes, this is, well, it's RAF, yes, so yeah, we can, RAF, you know, yeah, yes, here, and here. Just making sure I line that up. Now, I'm going to glue this off camera, because, you know, if I'm taking it away, if I keep showing you gluing, you know what I'm doing. This is glue, speed bond, white glue, and this is boat, and this is a bit of wood. So let me stick these and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so it's all glued down. It did take longer than anticipated gluing this down because it's a weird shape. It just took a long while, and probably because I had my lunch as well. So now there is a gap here. Now, to be honest with you, when you look in the pictures, there's gaps are us all over the place. So presumably it's a normal thing to have all these gaps. The thing I'm worried about is I should have steamed this. I really need some kind of like a wallpaper steamer or something to actually steam it. I mean, I might take it indoors. Well, it's a bit late now, but I could have taken it indoors to steam this maybe with a kettle or something, just so it bends all together. Because when this goes down, which is fine, this is lifting up. So I think I could still glue this and then push this down because there's nothing underneath it to fill it out. Now I could have done with like a, I don't know, a 16th balsa or a really thin balsa or something, just to fit into that edge, to hold it tight, glue it, and then sand it. Because this is the decking, and it all kind of meets at the front. Well, I can just put that on there, but you see this one bows up. It's a bit annoying, really. Now, when I do put the SP1 on there, it all looks like it goes on, and you've got to sand it down, fill it in, and all this sort of stuff. Because obviously, it doesn't look like that on the plans. It does actually, yeah. You just got to set. It's one of these things. I don't mind it. I love it. You know, building it. Sort of my glasses. Oh, there's a bit of speck on there, I think. Ah! I like it, but yeah, so sand it down, which is quite easy to do. Use my planer or something, and then get all that together. So I don't really want to glue that down. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to white glue this, and then I'm going to super glue these sides, and we might as well do that live. Why not? Because at least it's going to get a good bond. Here, bit of James Bond going on. Yeah, a good bond. Stop with them puns. I'm really tired today. I shouldn't have done a video today. I should have just gone to sleep. Been a long week. A long week. And I think I will do a bit of white glue on the bottom here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'll just put that across the bottom there. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a short one today, don't you think? Now, I don't think I might have. Let's see if the clip fits. Now, I want to get this kind of centre because all these all the sides meet up. So let's just do that. Push that down. That's it. Now, I wonder if my little clip system. Yes, it will. Good. So by pushing that right down as much as I can, and then sticking my little brace, like so, that's going to hold that there, and that looks pretty in the middle to me. And I think, yeah, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put a bit of glue. Let's get that down the tube. Here she comes. I'll put a bit of glue down that side there. Don't want to go mad. I'm going to let it seep in for a second. And a bit of glue down here. Okay. And then with my accelerator, I'm just going to push back on that. Hold it. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. There you go. I'll do the same on this one, so push it right back. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. This stuff stinks. And you're not going to breathe it in or anything. Why is good stuff always bad for animals and everything, and humans and stuff and bits and pieces? I mean, this one's got a picture of the fish. Can you see that? Is that in focus? Well, it's not in focus. Yeah, it's a fish. Why would you put it in the fish anyway? Right, so that's going to be that's going to dry on the sides and everything else. And then I've just got to move this middle. So I'm going to leave that. That should be holding anyway there, but I'm just going to leave that clamp in place anyway, because that's holding the white glue on. So basically, I'm going to have to do the rest with the sides and bits and pieces, which I think this is SP2. They kind of go like there and stuff. So you can see on there actually. I'm sure you can if I just that is zoomed in anyway. Oh, there you go, a bit more. You can see this looks like exactly like the picture. It's lots of gaps and bits and pieces which needs a lot of filling and sanding down. Hopefully it'll be sanding down nicely. I think the front here that I had on here is where it meets like hardwood against balsa. So when you're sanding it down, you're sanding down the plywood, and you've got balsa either side. I think that's what that's caused that. I've been trying to think about that. It's kind of annoying me really, but anyway. I mean, if I was gonna, these windows are gonna be opaque, so you can't see in. If I wasn't, I would probably try and put like a wheel there and some remote control, some dials and bits and pieces. But no, they're going to be opaque. I'm not going that much into detail on this particular build. I know people say, oh, why not? That look awesome. Yes, it would look awesome. It'd also look awesome if I made the canopy or the top removable, because then I could put an FPV camera in there. So you could FPV the boat about and pretend you're, Popeye the Sailor Man. Or something like that anyway. So I don't know, leave it in the comments. I'm not going to go too mad with this. I'm going to sort of do these two front sides. And if you think that I should do a bit more detail inside the boat, then let us know and I might go for it. I'm in no rush to do this boat. I would like to get it done by this summer. I can make the roof removable. I could build the roof and then put some magnets in here so it slaps it down. So you can open it and I can put a little man in it. I might just do that. A build is all about the detail, and I'm sure I'll be able to get some stickers to stick in there and a little wheel. They've done about this one. They won't normally have this in a boat. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to go too mad. But maybe if you can look in there, you can see a little skipper in there going, hello, ahoy there. Why he'd be an Irish skipper, I don't know. Well, there you go. Another video come and gone, just like a Friday does. But the Friday feeling carries on all over the weekend. It is rather hard doing the boat and trying to show you because it is kind of in detail, and it's one of them things that I should really do and then tell you about it. But I like you to see the process that I'm doing, so if you do want to make this boat yourself, then you've got a rough idea of not what to do. Anyway, I'm going to carry on doing bits and pieces because you know what I'm going to do, so I can carry on doing that. And then I'm going to start preparing for tomorrow night's show, which is the 24th of February 2024, for the Saturday Night Live with a special guest, and also my next plane build, which she's a big one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. What, Bruce? Sorry? Every time I think of this, I think of X-Jet and Bruce. Don't ask me why. G'day, mate. Anyways, crazy things happen at sea. Whoa, Sinbad. What is going on? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for popping in. Thanks for seeing a bit about the boat. Hopefully it will stop raining eventually, because it's not at the moment. A bit of sun come out and it's only rained again. The rain will stop eventually, and I live in hope, and I live for that moment where I can get out and do some flying. I need to fly this year. It's almost nearly March and I haven't flown once this year. Oh, I need to fly before I forget. Anyway, if you can get out and do lots of RC fun all around the world, then get out there. But if you do, be safe, keep safe, but remember to have that fun. Yes, the RC hobby is fantastic, and never forget that. Listen, hopefully I'll catch you live tomorrow, but if not, have a great weekend. Ta-ra.